dear friends, man is a social animal, as remarked by the great philosopher Aristotle. And that's the reason human beings try to keep cordial relations with each other and they always wish for the peaceful life and good relations with one another. But today I am going to tell you there are certain relations we need to disconnect with. Yes, you got it right. We need to disconnect with certain people, and these are the people known as toxic people. So toxic is something like poisonous, harmful, and something not very desirable in our day-to-day life. And there are broadly 7 types of toxic people whom we come across in our day-to-day life. Please observe carefully. You may recollect some characters or you may remember some people from your day-to-day life when I explain each one of these characters of these 7 types of toxic people, so that you will be clear how to handle such a people. So let's get into the thing. The first character of this kind of people is drama magnet. The title is very interesting, right? So a magnet normally attracts iron and allied metals. So also this kind of drama magnets, they attract people. And what they want? They always want your sympathy, empathy. They want your support, they want your cooperation. But they do not want your advice or they do not want your suggestion. They always want to sit with them and extend your support. That's it. These are the people always carry a victim card with them. Always they complain about something. And the one and only solution is your empathy and sympathy. Generally, we can do nothing about this kind of people except simply avoid this kind of people and simply ignore them. They are the sympathy mongers and there is no other solution for such a people. And the next kind of people are very interesting. It is straitjacket. There are some countries when a person behaves in a violent manner, they cross his hands and make him wear a straitjacket. This is a kind of jacket that restricts the movements of the particular person and his violent behavior is controlled. In a same manner, the straitjacket characters, they try to control your acts, they want to control your thoughts, they want to control your vocabulary, even your ideology and everything. Whom you should talk to, whom you should like, whom you should not like. All these things are decided by this kind of person. And they will not stop convincing you until you are 100% in alignment with their ideology. That is another kind of red flag with this kind of people. And by any chance, if you are in relation with any kind of these people, straitjackets, better come out of that at earliest. Otherwise, you are going to lose yourself. Yes, it may be in love or it may be in life or it may be in any kind of relation. It is always good to be away from straitjackets so that you will lead your own life in your own way. And then the tank. Tank, as you see on the highways and big roads, it is the biggest vehicle, and the people with the tank attitude are the biggest attitudes and biggest mouth. They are a mix of arrogance and confidence. In fact, overconfidence. They think everybody are somewhat lower than them in terms of IQ or any other positive traits, and they are arrogant when someone questions them. So it is always good to avoid such a people. It is not very wise or advisable to argue with such a people that you are right. It is always good that you avoid them. For any chance, if these people are in the power position or they happen to be your superiors, you have to handle them with much more care, because they have a syndrome called I am smart. So it is difficult to handle such a people. So handle them carefully and just escape from them. Another kind of people are J and J. J for judgmental, J for jealous. We don't have to speak much on this, both are self-explanatory terms. But what we have to observe is, generally the jealous people, they have a self-hate. They're not very proud of something about them. That is the reason they try to find fault with others. And once they find the fault, what they do? They do the gossip. And then they judge a person. This one is like that one is like that. And it will go on forever with each and everybody about each and every other person. It is always good to stay away from such a people, because it will simply ruin your image. And you know the value of image in current day scenario, right? And the fibber kind of attitude. So the word fib means lie. Fibber means the person who uses lies very often. So they are the people, storytellers. They always tell the lies. They create the scenarios, they bluff so many people for so many things, and they exaggerate things in the life. So comparatively they are less harmful than other categories, but you have to cross check each and everything what you hear from these people, which is not practically possible, and these people are not very credible for others, so that what they say cannot be taken into the consideration. So it is always better to cross check with others whatever they say, or if it is possible, do not take them into consideration for any important information in the life. And narcissist mentalities. So these narcissist mentalities are quite often we come across in the life. In simple word, self-centered people. So they always suffer with a syndrome, I am great. They think for themselves, they speak for themselves, they work for themselves, and finally they want you to do all these things for themselves, not for yourself. This is the problem with this kind of people. They think that they are born to be appreciated. If you don't appreciate them, they will start self-appreciating themselves. And I speak, you listen is their policy. Another red flag with this kind of people, they hijack the situation. Whenever they get into some gathering, they hijack the scenario. They want everyone to pay attention to them, appreciate them, admire them, and listen to them, and finally be surrendered to them in each and every manner. So this is the biggest attitude problem of this kind of people. By any chance these people are holding some power, they hold some wealth, or they hold something else which is required for the others, people will pretend that they are listening to these people and they are surrendered, but once that particular job is over, they go away slowly, they escape, and as a result the narcissists are going to be left alone in their life. And finally we have emotional moochers. The word emotional we all know, and these are the people often have the negative thoughts, negative mindset, and in simple words they are negative people. Always something sad, always negative, always pessimist. These are the three important things about these people. Whenever there is a conversation, they can only find the negative from that. They are like, suffering with the self-pity. I have done so much, but nothing comes to me in a good manner. This is kind of statements they often make. Friends, I tell you, these are the people like unwanted luggage in the life. The quickly you get rid of this kind of luggage, your journey in the life is going to be smooth and happy. And my dear friends, you heard about all the characters like toxic people. I would say they are like villains in your life. Handle them appropriately, identify them at earliest, and get rid of them. Once you get rid of this negative scenario, there is some scope for the positive things in your life, and finally you will be happy in your life. Hope you liked the concept. I'll be back with another interesting concept. Till then, take care.